Hi Stampin' friends, tonight we're going to be focusing on the Country Floral Boutique, or Country Floral Lane, sorry, Designer Series paper. And it has a lot of nice patterns in it, some that are great for Valentine's Day, but also other times as well. This one is a floral. The back side is this pretty little like tiny heart and diamond pattern. This one is tiny red hearts, and the back side is, it matches the stamp set, but we're pretending, remember, that we don't have the stamp set tonight for the Designer Series Paper Focus. It's got the blue, it's our balmy blue in it. Then right here we have our little bicycles, and they are in Pool Party and Petal Pink and Balmy Blue, and the back side is a Balmy Blue diagonal. Then this mossy meadow background has Petal Pink flowers. The back side of this is a kind of a, where the tops are together and the bottoms are together, little heart pattern. And then we have this one where we have the pretty floral hearts that you could cut out, or if you have the punch, of course, punch it out. The back side is an XO. Let's see if I can get that where you can see it, like hearts and XOs in Petal Pink. And the last one is the one, and I cut them all this way, and this is the one that goes in the punch. And the back side of it, though, is really cute as well because it's a light and dark pink, or if you want to call it, it is Sweet Sorbet, the red looking color. That is the other side. So I just have a couple of quick ones for you tonight, but I hope that you enjoy them. So I felt like that I had shown you quite a few possibilities last time with the paper. So some of my cards from my classes that you might have seen in my newsletter, if you get that. And then, so there were definitely a lot of things that I've already shown you, but I just kind of wanted to talk about what to do with like little leftover pieces. We always have these. And I think that that is a really easy way to use up some of the stamps. Some of the papers in this, while still looking really cute, it can use up some of the papers that you might be kind of like, what am I going to do with that? And just kind of put them together, make them into a little design, maybe punch a heart out of another pattern in the pack. So what I'm going to do with this one, I just kind of wanted to show you the base here. And then I just kind of embossed this. This is the timeless, time-worn type or something like that. Just got some nice texture and some wording, but I just kind of like to let it kind of go to the background. I'm not really into that one showing all that much. But I wanted to show you punching just the punches that you may already have from the catalog. Just kind of, I don't know that it matters where exactly you choose to punch, but I was just kind of choosing a spot that looks like it has plenty of hearts in it. Now, of course, this side would be gorgeous, but for this card, I was going with blue this time, trying to be weird, trying to be different, and then just a background here of our regular Balmy Blue cardstock. And I think all you need to add is maybe some ribbon and some sentiment. So of course, you know how much I love this ombre ribbon. I loved it when it was in the Petal Pink, and now I love it in the Balmy Blue. It is so pretty. Now I do notice with this one more, you really have to be careful with this, that you get it right side up, because to me this is the right side and the back is not as blue. And I'm one of those people, I want as much blue as possible. So I'm just going to cut it here. And I guess really, maybe I should make my bow first. What do you think? You know, I make my bows the easy way. I just pretend I'm tying my shoes. And then one thing I do want to do on this, because remember, I just told you how it has the back side, in my opinion, the back side and the front side. You want to do the twist over underneath so that when you, it's when it's a single side ribbon. So when you pull it through, now you'll have to work on it a little bit. I'm going to have to as well. But so when you pull it through, the tops are up on both loops. You don't want your loops. Now, it's one thing if your little end pieces may not be quite right, but you definitely want your loops to both be up. And I can twist this one as well. I'll do some twisting. This is going to take me a second, I apologize, but just kind of want as much showing as you can of the blue. And then this one can kind of like that. Just gonna tweak it a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. And then I'm gonna cut this one slanting this direction because I want the ribbon to be, I want this piece of ribbon to be up and this piece to be up. So if you're having problems, when you go to put this on, designing this card is kind of simple because there's so many possibilities with where you can put the little thing. You can put your bow down at the bottom, put your bow on your paper, but I think it would look just fine to put it down there. Then I'm just going to get some quick ribbon here to go across the bottom of the card. Oh, I didn't cut that long enough, guys. That wasn't good. Guess I was trying to be too chintzy with my ribbon. I've got to be generous. Sorry about that. Making it take longer to do. Oh my gosh, I'm like crazy. So I'll be making some cards that have it going vertical. Okay, and then I just need a couple of glue dots. There and there. You flip this over real quick. And because on my bow, I have the blue up, I'm going to do the same thing on this. I'm going to put the ombre, the blue at the top, going down towards the white. So put that there. Well, where's my other one? Oh, there it is. There. I'm about an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch from the bottom there. Just going to put it across here. Like that. Try to get them fairly even. Let me grab my adhesive, my Stampin' Seal. I'm gonna put this on the right direction. Like that. Just see what I'm doing. Okay, I may need to scooch it just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. Scooch this one up and this one down. Okay. And then, let's see, I can't stand that, sorry. Give it just a little bit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, eventually. Okay. Whoops. Sticky. Okay, so then I'm ready to just put this on with a glue dot as well. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. I'm just arranging these so that the bow goes down or out. Put that right in the center, and I'm twisting this over. You can either put a little bit up from your, I would recommend, honestly, I think it'll go better if you just take a glue dot and split it in half. The only reason I'm splitting it in half is just to kind of keep it from having too much on there. I'm just going to put a piece right there, that one, and then a piece on this side. I am putting the majority of the glue dot on this side because I know that that's the side that's going to have a little bit trouble sticking down. So there it is. Okay, then I'm going to adhere this to this. Seems crazy to cover up that cute tiny heart pattern, but going for blue this time. This might be one that would be cute to give to my husband since it's got so much blue on it. Although it's pretty girly, I don't know. So then I just want to add some dimensionals. Oh, and I grabbed the small ones. I think I'll get the large ones there. probably enough. There we are. Just going to try to center that as best I can. And then let's see, let's go ahead and grab one of our sentiments from With Love. I think that's a good one. So I like the With Love because you can give that to anyone. You can put friend inside or whatever, or put your Happy Valentine's Day. And then stamp that right there. And then let's see here, where did I set? Here they are. What I like about this, the heart, is it does nicely match the oval punch, the little edge on the oval punch. Now, I could do this much smaller and put it over here to the side, kind of have it off the side. Okay, and I'm just adding my oval. There we are. Go ahead and adhere that on there. And then I would just kind of put it right down there at the side like that. So that's just kind of my opinion. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little adhesive on that side and then a dimensional on this side. And that is a nice simple card that I think makes you remember that this paper doesn't have to just be paper. It can be like the main focal image of your card. So kind of fun. Okay, oh, forgot what I was going to do here with my pretty blue. These sequins, they're adhesive backed, pastel adhesive backed sequins. I usually do 3, but you can do pretty much any odd number, or you can put 2 up in the corner, or do this and do 2 up in the corner. Might keep things interesting. And then now I'm ready to start on this card. And what I was going to do here was just kind of show using up some little pieces that are sort of left over. Now, I just chose the blue colorway. This would be adorable as well. You could put this on a piece of peach. Let me find the peach here. On peach, and then layer it onto the blue and use these colors here, somewhere here. And my idea here is just, you don't really have to care how these are arranged on there. You could arrange them, well, in my opinion, it looks better to have the ones that have a bicycle on them kind of perpendicular to like to 90 degrees. But the rest of these, you can just kind of turn them into a little shape of some sort, and then maybe put your bicycle in the middle and add your sentiment. Well, it's sliding off. That doesn't help us. There we are. And then add your sentiment, which I put Dear Friend on here, just kind of under it or to the side, just to kind of add a little bit of color there. But the one I'm going to end up making is with a blue base. And because when we think of a bicycle basket like we have here, I typically think of a basket weave. So this is actually, it's like the cane seating. But to me, that's kind of a basket. And when it's a weave like that, it looks like a basket. So that's what I chose for the second layer of the card onto the base. And then I just thought I would put these guys like that. And then, let's see, I was going to put that down there, I think. And put that one there. And then put my little, you could put it here. And this is what I think. When I was doing this, I was like, this could be a lot of fun. Normally when I do it, I shouldn't say we, maybe you're more creative than I am, but I start with some little tiny squares and I just go 1, 2, 3. And I kind of think I'm done at that point. So what I kind of wanted to show is using a slightly larger square and just layering them in a variety of different ways. Like, you could easily make, of course, the center be the one that you put the image on. You could even put it on this one, although I don't really recommend it because I like to see that paper. But there's a variety of ways to put that together. And then just put your Dear Friend on there. to kind of complete your card. So just my opinion, that's kind of a way to use some pieces that may be a little bit larger than you would normally think to use. So let's go ahead and stick this down. I'm going to use my little paper cutter if I can find it here. I thought I had it. Maybe I don't. Maybe I sent it somewhere. Okay, well that's weird. So maybe I'll cut it after I'm completely finished. I'm going to go ahead and put this down using some adhesive. Stampin' Seal. And I'm just going to line it up with this end and get them, try to get all four sides fairly even. And then see what I mean? I'm going to take this off, this side here. And then just put these guys here. I'm going to pop one. I'm going to leave these flat, I think, just because. And you can see that either of these would look nice. It wouldn't, you know, I could have done this side and used the peach colored bicycle. And instead I just kind of chose this. Let's see if I can get that even on there. Even enough anyway. Okay, let's put that one down. Try to decide here where I'm going to put this. I think I'm going to put my bicycle on this one, and I think I'm going to put it down here in the corner. Try to get it the same distance from each side. I'm leaving the space in the middle. Okay, and I'm leaving this unstuck right there because I'm going to slide this one under there. Well, if I can get it back up. Just going to slide it under there like that. And then I'm just going to keep it the same distance from the top as these two are from the bottom. And then I'm going to pop this guy up on dimensionals. Sorry, you have to see the top of my forehead. I want to see what I'm doing there. All right. And then I'm just going to tuck the dear friend in there, kind of like that, probably. Just kind of, and I think I'm going to leave it flat on there, just for my own personal preference. Look, I got a little bit of ink on the back of that one. Okay, let me do it like that. Kind of have more variety showing, just to kind of let that kind of poke through there. Okay, get that straight. And then at this point, I would probably just add either some sweet sorbet. You know, I am so in love with the sweet sorbet twine, the white and sweet sorbet twine. That is actually probably what I would put on there. Let's see if I can grab one. I'd probably just pop that right on there, and then maybe color some gemstones with the sweet sorbet, or something, and just kind of add that. And I think that that makes a really sweet card that is simple and quick. So this is just kind of showing you several ways to use the designer series paper that we haven't already seen. I was trying to use some patterns and things that we hadn't done yet. So we've got two different choices there, and then just add some kind of sparkle here to just kind of make it even prettier. You could use this pink, would be nice. I don't know, it's kind of pinkish, so, and I feel like this is peach, so you might want to use the champagne rhinestones. I think those would be really nice with it. So let's see if I can, I bet I can't find these quick enough. We have so many different types. Oh, here we are. Here's the champagne. See how pretty those are? I think those would look really nice with the petal pink. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Put a couple on there. By the dear friend. I guess I should have stuck this down as well. We are. Pop it right there. And I might cut those little ends off just to kind of make it neater. Eventually, put my little guys right there. So that's, I feel like that's more complete now. Those champagne rhinestones on there. And so there's 2 quick little cards that we've completed and they're ready to send. And that didn't take much effort, and it also didn't take much paper. It's just kind of using some of the leftover pieces that you may have after you've used the paper in other ways. So this was the Country Floral Lane Designer Series paper. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that you have a great week. Bye-bye.